than half of Americans with an income of $100,000 a year or higher say they're living paycheck to paycheck.
And how it looks in Arizona. So according to the New York Federal Reserve, Americans are pulling out their plastic more often. Credit card debt hitting a record.
Drowning in credit card debt with an empty bank account. What if I told you there's a completely legal way to pay off your credit cards without spending a single cent in interest? And better yet, what if you could actually boost your credit score by 100 points while doing it? Stay tuned, because I'm about to show you 6 genius strategies that credit card companies don't want you to know about. Hey there, money warriors. Welcome back. Before we dive into today's game-changing strategies, make sure to hit that subscribe button and notification bell, because we're dropping new money-saving gems every week that could literally save you thousands. Let me paint you a picture that might hit close to home. The average American household is drowning in nearly $8,000 of credit card debt. Now here's the truly painful part. With current interest rates skyrocketing to 20.74%, that means the typical family is throwing away over $1,600 a year just in credit card interest. That's not just a number on your statement. That's your vacation fund evaporating, your emergency savings disappearing, or your kids' college fund getting smaller every single month. But today, everything changes. I'm about to show you how to turn the credit card company's own rules against them. This isn't about bankruptcy, debt consolidation loans, or any of those quick fixes that destroy your credit score. These are legitimate, tested strategies that you can use to eliminate over $22,000 in credit card debt without paying a penny in interest. Let's dive into our countdown. Strategy number 6, the credit card ladder.
You were only making $50,000 a year. How did you manage to afford a $20,000 first-class flight? Easy. Credit cards. Right, loading up on credit card debt. No. Using credit card points and miles to fly for free.
Let's start with what I call the credit card ladder, your first step toward financial freedom. Think of this as building a ladder out of your debt hole. Most people make the mistake of applying for balance transfer cards randomly, but we're going to be strategic about this. The credit card ladder is all about timing and sequencing your applications to maximize your chances of approval while minimizing the impact on your credit score. Start with your current credit card issuer. They already know your payment history and are more likely to approve you for a new card with better terms. For example, if you have a high-interest Capital One card, you're more likely to get approved for their Quicksilver card with a 0% balance transfer offer. This is your first rung on the ladder. Once you've established a few months of perfect payments, you're ready to climb to the next rung with a different issuer. Here's what makes this strategy so powerful. Each successful balance transfer and perfect payment history creates a positive feedback loop. Your credit utilization drops, your payment history improves, and suddenly, those premium cards with the longest 0% periods start becoming available to you. I've seen people go from being stuck with 25% APR cards to qualifying for elite 21-month 0% APR offers in less than a year using this method. Strategy number 5, the balance transfer bonanza.
Your credit card lets you move debt from one account to another, presumably with a 0% APR. Why do one? Because moving high-interest debt to a credit card with a 0% APR can be a big money saver.
Now that you understand the ladder concept, let's supercharge it with what I call the balance transfer bonanza. This strategy goes way beyond just moving your balance to a 0% card. We're going to use the bank's own marketing budgets to our advantage. Did you know that credit card companies spend an average of $200 to acquire each new customer? They're literally investing in your business, and we're going to make that investment work for us. Look for cards offering the Holy Trinity: 0% APR, no balance transfer fees, and the longest possible promotional period. Currently, cards like the Chase Slate Edge and Wells Fargo Reflect are offering some of the best deals in the market. But here's the secret sauce that nobody talks about. These offers typically come in cycles. The best deals usually appear in January, post-holiday debt, and June, pre-summer spending. Time your applications accordingly, and you'll maximize your chances of approval while getting the longest possible interest-free period. Strategy number 4, the credit card surfing method.
Do not pay your credit card bill until you know this secret. Hey bank, I'm here to pay my credit card bill. Oh, Jonathan, your due date isn't for another 24 days. You can just pay me then. I know, but tomorrow is my statement close date. And that date is when you tell all the credit bureaus how much of my credit limit that I am using. That is correct. And I am using $5,000 of my total $10,000 available credit limit. That you are, which means a credit utilization of 50%, which could hurt my credit score.
Now we're getting into advanced territory. Credit card surfing isn't just about moving balances. It's about creating a strategic debt elimination pipeline. Let me show you the real power of this method. On a $10,000 balance, the average person would pay over $3,100 in interest over 18 months. With proper credit card surfing, you can reduce that to zero. Here's how it works. You start by transferring your high-interest balances to your first 0% APR card. Let's call this card A. You'll enjoy 18 months of zero interest. But here's where most people mess up. They wait until month 17 to think about their next move. Instead, mark your calendar for month 16. That's when you'll start your application for Card B, preferably from a different issuer. This timing is crucial because it gives you a buffer to handle any unexpected delays or issues. Strategy number 3, the cashback maximizer.
Unlock the full potential of your credit card rewards. Start by selecting the right card suited for your spending habits. Pay attention to bonus categories. Utilize your card for groceries, gas, and dining.
This is where we turn debt elimination into a money-making machine. The secret lies in stacking rewards with 0% APR offers. Let me share a real-world example that'll show you exactly how powerful this can be. Consider your monthly expenses: groceries, gas, utilities, and general purchases. The average family spends about $500 monthly on groceries and $200 on gas. By using the right combination of cards, you can earn 5% back on groceries and 3% on gas. That alone puts $31 back in your pocket each month. Add in your other expenses with a base 2% cashback card, and you're looking at serious money. A typical household spending $2,000 monthly across all categories can easily earn over $600 in annual rewards, money that goes straight toward your debt payoff. Strategy number 2, the strategic payment plan. Now, let's build your personal debt elimination machine. This isn't just about moving money around. It's about creating a bulletproof system that guarantees your success. First, you need to know exactly where you stand. Take a deep breath and gather all your statements. Write down every balance, every interest rate, and every due date. Knowledge is power, and this step, while uncomfortable, is crucial. Next, we're going to create your personal payment formula. Take your total balance and divide it by the number of months in your promotional period. But here's the twist: add 10% to that number. Why? Because life happens, and you want a buffer. For example, if you have $10,000 in debt and an 18-month promotional period, your base payment would be $556. Add 10%, and you're looking at $612 per month. Yes, it's more than the minimum payment. Yes, it might be tight. But remember, this is temporary, and it's your ticket to financial freedom. Strategy number 1, the ultimate safety net. This is the crown jewel of our strategy, the method that turns debt elimination into wealth building. We're going to create a 3-phase approach that not only gets you out of debt, but ensures you never fall back into it. During your first 6 months, focus on transferring those high-interest balances and setting up automatic payments. But here's the game changer. Start building a mini emergency fund of $1,000. Even if it's just $25 a week, this fund is your insurance against new credit card debt. In months 7 through 12, you'll continue your debt payments while gradually increasing your emergency fund. Start saving just 1% of your income. It sounds tiny, but it's about building the habit. By the time you reach month 18, you'll be debt-free with a solid emergency fund, and you'll never need to rely on credit cards for unexpected expenses again. Remember, this journey isn't just about numbers. It's about taking control of your financial future. The average American will pay over $130,000 in interest over their lifetime. But that doesn't have to be you. You now have the blueprint for breaking free from credit card debt without paying a cent in interest. If this video helped you see a path to financial freedom, smash that like button and subscribe for more money-saving strategies.